Okay, so here we go. Game number 2 on Tower Cross, Protoss versus Zerg. The Protoss is Dr. Funky, otherwise known as I'm Not Your Buddy Pal, and the Zerg is Veritasen, the yellow on the middle left. It was a good close game we had last time. I think we will probably see similar sort of builds on this map, but who knows.
Yeah, so the standard pylon at the natural to start the wall in for Protoss. And Zerg Overlord going in the wrong direction, and Protoss Scout going in the correct direction. First up.
I think the Protoss' main problem in the last game was he didn't handle his army so well on the ridges, which against lurkers meant that his army could never really reach the critical mass of a ball that you need to kind of roll over the Zerg expansions. That and his lack of dragoons, really. He's denying the hatchery for the Zerg here, although a second drone comes up. And the hatchery goes down. It's quite close though.
So because
Forge first for Protoss. Zerg loses his drone scout to a probe. Happened last game as well.
yeah, last game of the Protoss just got some more dragoons, got the unit composition right, maybe even some reavers to take, just to stick one on the ridge and fire away, but it was pretty close.
I think in hindsight Zerg just really did a good job in stopping the Protoss expanding. Tied with some good economy harass, really managed to keep the Protoss down a bit into a more manageable size.
Interesting to see the Protoss put down 2 cannons when Zerg's showing no indication of spawning Zerglings, and the Protoss has got the scout there.
Yeah. Also, Maynard did a lot of probes, but I don't know, I don't think it's too bad. Maybe he just expects a faster Hydra attack, even though it's a bit early to put them there. And Zerg's taking to layer from his natural.
Yeah, looks very similar build to what Zerg did last game with the Hydras, the 3 base. Again, I disagree with the placement of the cybernetics core. You can usually put some dragoons or high Templar there when fighting off an attack by the Zerg.
Yeah, hopefully his army will be able to fit between the forge and the terrain. But yeah, it seems we're seeing the same build for the Zerg. He does have a couple of sunks going up at his third, so he does expect some sort of... Well, I'm sure it's just in case the Protoss decides to do a +1 timing attack or so, or just early Zealot pressure.
Yeah, about that forge and gateway placement, when I'm at that spot I usually put them 1 hex over to the right, so you need to block with 2 or 3 zealots. But I found that the Dragoon's AI sometimes bugs on that wall to the left of the forge and just blocks your army. So yeah, playing out much like last game, 2 Evo chambers for the Zerg, probably for the ranged and armour, and the Protoss with his Templar Archives and Stargate.
Two Hydras over here being morphed into lurkers underneath the Overlord, so we're probably seeing a much earlier lurker drop. On the Protoss's main. The Robo Bay did just finish.